Hi everybody, my name is Christina, I go by Tina, and I live in Tijuana, Mexico. And this is my assistant Celya, who's not trying to show her face. Anyways, we're going to do, wow, you can't really see me. We're going to do some quick recipes, and we're going to start our little cooking show because all my friends like my cooking, and I figured this is the best way to show them how to do it. So today we're going to be making chili beans, not really a Mexican cuisine, but anyways, we're in Mexico, so who cares? And we're going to start off by showing you the ingredients that we use. This is a real quick, easy way to make chili fast for your family. And we started off with the cornbread. Already put that in the oven. And then here we go. Apart from the chili, we are making Jiffy corn muffin mix. And I made 4 mixes right here. And we added a can of corn. You can use cream corn or regular corn, whatever you like. And I don't use regular milk. I used powdered milk with water instead of the milk. And we used the Pam cooking spray. So this is ready to go into the oven. And it will be in the oven for, I believe it is 15 to 20 minutes. Okay, so I start off by using, what do you call them? Poblano chilies?
Poblano.
Yes. As you can tell, I'm white. And my Spanish is not that great, even though I've been living here 22 years. But we're going to start off by putting these chilies directly on the oven. If you don't want to use these, on the stove, I'm sorry. We're going to start off by cooking Poblano chilies, roasting them directly on the fire. If you don't want to use these kind of chilies, you can also use bell peppers. But we are going to go ahead and cook these directly on the fire, and I'll show you when they're more or less ready. And we are going to start with, this is a 5 pounds of hamburger meat. Oops, sorry, 5 pounds of hamburger meat. It's half of a big roll. And we're going to go ahead and cook that up with some garlic. And I will show you the rest in a moment. Okay, I'm going to start off by adding 1 heaping spoon of garlic. You can use fresh garlic as well, but I like to use this one, to my hamburger meat. Along with 2 cups of chopped spinach. I just use the fresh Popeye spinach, and it works out pretty good. So we're going to add this to the hamburger meat as well. And you're just going to cook this up until it's a little bit browned. And we're still roasting those chilies. Just turn them over. You can cook them on like a tortilla pan or a comal if you want. I just cook them directly. I feel like it gives it more flavor, but. Okay, and as crazy as it might sound, this is my go-to. You're going to see most of the meals that I cook use this caldo de pollo, which is chicken bouillon, or I use beef bouillon. Even though I'm cooking with hamburger meat today, I'm going to use this one. This is one of my favorite seasonings. And I'm going to add like 2 good spoonfuls of this. I'm also adding my cheap Italian seasoning. I'm not going to tell you exactly like how much to put. I like my stuff a little bit saltier, so, and we do add sugar in the end, so just a good amount. And our chilies are about done, so we're going to go ahead and remove these from the fire. And we will go ahead and add some black pepper. Like I said, to taste. I mean, if you don't like it too spicy, or you can reduce some of my ingredients. But right now, I'm just going to mix this up. And then we're going to let this brown for a minute while we chop those chilies up. Okay, some people like to take the seeds out of the chilies. I personally don't. And some people like to remove the skin where we burnt, but I like to leave that skin. It gives it more of a roasted taste. So we're just going to add that to the hamburger meat. And go ahead and mix that in. And now that the hamburger is browning, we are going to go ahead and add some cayenne pepper and some chili pepper. I just use the cheap chili powder and cayenne pepper. They're like $1 at Walmart. Like I said, it's to your liking, but we like our chili to taste chili-ish. So we're going to use a pretty good amount of the chili powder, as well as cayenne pepper. I'm going to go ahead and mix that in. And that mixes in with the grease, which makes kind of like the sauciness of your chili. Make sure that your meat is thoroughly cooked through. And then go ahead and add your stewed tomatoes and your 1 chopped onion. And we're going to let that cook for a second. Okay, so I like to usually use not light red beans, but just regular red beans, but any generic brand's fine. My favorite pinto beans to use are these Sun Vistas, and you can usually get like 3 cans for $5 at Food for Less. So you're going to drain 2 of them, leave one with the juice in it, and you can go ahead and drain also the kidney beans if you want. I'm going to go ahead and leave the juice in, but we're going to go ahead and add this to our meat. Which is sauteed for close to maybe 8 minutes. This is 3 cans of the Sun. And you can do 2 cans of the Sun and more cans of the red bean if you like the red bean more. I'm going to go ahead and actually drain this. Okay, so we're going to add the red beans. And then this is where you're going to see what more seasonings you want to add to that. See if it's got enough chili flavor or if it's too tart. Just to mix this all in. This is a terrible shirt to wear, but it's cold out today, so it's a rainy day. This is like one of my favorite rainy day meals. So we're going to mix all this in. And I can already tell it's going to need more sauce. The reason why I make so much is because there's never leftovers, and we always like leftovers of this. So today, now maybe for this much beans, you could have used a little bit more hamburger meat or a little more vegetables, just depending. But you're going to mix this in. And right now we're going to go ahead and add more chili pepper, or chili powder, I'm sorry. Chili powder. I'm going to add just a touch more cayenne pepper, and then we are going to add the sugar. Yes, I said sugar. Plain white granulated sugar. And if you're asking me how much, just eye it. More or less about that much. Mix it all in together. Yeah, let me pull these sleeves again. You can also add bell pepper to the other peppers if you want. Sometimes I use the sweet peppers as well. I like to add like more than one pepper. But today we just added one because that's all I had in my refrigerator. I also use Anaheim peppers with it. Sometimes I'll add like some sweet peppers with Anaheim peppers, or the poblano peppers, or green peppers. So anyways, this is pretty much ready to go. You just now put the lid on it. You're going to let it sit and simmer for a while. And then you go ahead and just taste the juice and see if it needs salt or whatever you want to add to it. And our cornbread's ready to come out. We'll let you see it when it's done. But that's it, pretty easy. And this is our end product, which hopefully soon I will get a better camera because you can't really see it. It's kind of blurry. I just noticed that. But our cornbread came out great. And it's a little spicy, so if it's too spicy, you can always add a little bit more sugar to it, or you can add salt. And, of course, condiments if you like it more spicy. Hope you enjoyed. Let us know in the comments if you liked the recipe and if it came out okay for you. And what other kind of things would you guys like to see. Thanks for watching our first show. Hope there'll be many more to come. Bye.